Good morning, traders. Welcome to the E-mini Thunderdome. We are live. It is November 15th, 2023. And this is the E-mini Thunderdome. As always, this is pure entertainment. Not liable for losses or damages to anyone's life, account, evaluation, or PA. Not supposed to be following any of my trades. If you're new to this channel, I trade my live account. I trade crude only. Crude, it's where it's at. I was negative this morning and made all of my money back on the ES or NQ. Unless it's ripping, you're going to have to go on that tilt and revenge trade in order to make your money back. But with crude, there's always an opportunity to make your money back. So right now, this is a 2-minute chart. This is MCL. I'm already done trading CL. Very challenging morning for me. Not market-wise, just made a huge mistake. Usually on Wednesdays, I think it's every other Wednesday, crude has a, inventory report that comes out, and I was in a short trade, had an opportunity to exit with $800 profit. Instead, I was just stupid, decided to stay in the trade while the report came out. When the opposite took me out, I went negative $1,800, and I was able to make my money back, and now I'm positive about $500. It's not about being positive or not. It's this channel. It's not about how much money I make, but I'm just giving you an example because there are so many people that fall for the hype of ES because there's more traders that trade ES, so there's a lot of hype, and that's what the professionals want. They want you to think that that's where the opportunities are because they want to keep taking that money. They want to just pick until you go broke. So crude, obviously it also has professionals, but it follows more of a pattern trading strategy, or however you want to call them. That's how I trade. I trade off of Elliot waves, Fibonacci, and also support and resistance levels. I don't use any EMAs or SMAs, even though I have it here on the chart. This is just so it looks pretty, but all of this is past information for me. It doesn't really, it will confirm if I'm on the right track, but it's not going to give me any entries or exit. Okay, unless I am on a longer time frame, then yes. But if I'm intraday day trader, SMAs and EMAs are past. They do not work for me. All right, just missed a short here talking, but there was a short that looked like it had found resistance at a prior support and resistance area of mine. So if I wasn't talking, I would have taken a short here. All right, let's get back here to and we're right at target. And there is my target. Oh my God, I was on a trade right before I started the streaming, and I had a target of 76.78, which we just hit. I'm gonna go and upload, make public my private streaming, and you'll see. I don't want you to think that I'm lying. I still have downside targets. I still have 76.66. All right, let me erase this target. Gone. All right, yeah, I think that we could be done here in the bottom. I think that it will start to be a sideways day. So if I take any trades, it will be all scalp. It looks like we are in a value day. Market had a big move to the upside yesterday, and then it completely came back down. So yesterday was CPI, and on that move, it went up 2 points, and then towards the end of the day, it just came all the way back down and tested that report. And now we opened with a up gap or outside gap, however you want to call it. I call an up gap. It started to fill some of it, but it got rejected. All right, let's start to focus here. So we are on a downtrend. We are negative 136 points. Sorry about that. We also have inside gap or down gap. All right, there could be a little long opportunity here. I'm going to take a long scalp. I'm just going to take a long scalp. Whoops. I need to be right at the low. So I'm just looking for a pullback. But if it wants to keep going up, it can go all the way up to at least 77.16 or even 77.26.26. So if you're new to crude, on the right of the decimal is a tick, left is a point. Finding some resistance here. All right, I think I may exit this trade. Not feeling it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go. So I'm just looking for a pullback. It could be a move, but I just want a pullback. I'm just doing outside in trade on a RTH bell. Looks like we are in balance. Market is finding buyers at the low end of the bell, and they're buying. Upper end of the bell, they're selling. We have VWAP all the way up at 77.27. We have POC at 77.20. Yeah, I may be in trouble here, but it's just MCL. I'm risking, what am I risking here? I'm not $24 or something. I don't know. What am I risking here? Where's my dome? It disappeared for a second. All right, come on. Let's go. What was I saying? Oh, risking 45 to make 30. So not, that is horrible risk versus reward. But again, I'm just going for a scalp. I'm just going for a rotation up. Market made a new low, hit a significant target, but I gotta be careful. There's still targets to the downside. So I want to see a 93 or 94. Did we just? Oh, we just saw a 93. Yeah, I may be in trouble here. Yeah, if I'm wrong, it's going to go down to the next target. So if you're on a short bias like I am overall, then first target would be that 0.66, 76.56, and then can go all the way down to 50. Okay, I think I'm going to exit. Yeah, I'm going to exit. I'm going to exit. And I'm going to... Oh, is it going to go to my target? Where was it? At 99? All right, I'm going to exit, and I'm going to go short. This is the beauty about being a day trader, that I am not stuck on a side. I'm looking for opportunities, but overall, I need to have a direction. I need to have a direction overall. Need to have, never enter a trade if you don't have a target. It is crucial that you have a location where you want to go to. All right, come on. Show me that 0.66. So it looks like we have a lot of resistance in this area here. Oh no, it's gonna go and test my scalp. I'm gonna give myself a little more room here, and I may connect and have one solid exit at 48. So again, I got 0.66, I have 0.60, I have a 0.43, and I got 0.36 as targets on the downside. So I need this to start going out of balance. I need to start discovering new prices. Even though we've been making new lows on a profile, it just looks like a very balanced trading day. And that could always be a risk that it may want to go back into the mid, into POC. So I'm looking, go out of balance. And may test that 99. Maybe that was a good scalp. Yeah, I was just having bad luck. And this may take me out. All right. I was just having bad luck this morning. 3 of my trades came like between 1 to 3 ticks from my target. I would just pull back. Almost hit my exit and pull back. It was driving me crazy. I almost went into tilt. All right, I'm going to add here. So I am very, very under leverage here. Always be under leverage. I trade anywhere between 3 to 6 CL. So 1 CL is equivalent to 10 MCL. So I am very under leverage here. So I could trade up to 25 of these to stay in my range of not going crazy and, you know. Always be under leverage just in case you need to scale in, scale out. You never want to put yourself in a situation that may blow your account or evaluation. What is it called? Drawdown? Oh, geo news. So crude's it's really affected by geopolitical news. And we just had one. Oh, that was 10 minutes ago. I was talking. U.S. Navy warship shot down a drone from Yemen earlier on Wednesday in the Red Sea, according to... Okay, so that's old news. That's old news. All right, sellers should start to... All right, we have a open iceberg. Looks like it's going to be 100 lot at 91. Yeah, I could have had my scalp up, huh? So that was a good scalp. I'm going to give myself a little more room here since I'm adding. And I'm going to raise my entry. So I'm looking for a fail here. Right inside, I call it a hot box. My supply and demand area, I call it a hot box. So right in the middle here, I need sellers to come in. A strategic number also, it's 77. So it's an area where sellers want to initiate or hold the market if they're already short. But I am right. I'm going to give myself a little more room so it could be at the top of the hot box. But this could be dangerous. Glad it's only MCL. I'm risking $100. That is nothing. If you want to try a evaluation, I suggest trying with Apex. They're doing 71% off, and they're doing half off on all resets. There's a coupon code in my video description. Click on more. Just copy and paste that before you settle. All right. I want that open iceberg to be a magnet. Market come down to 91. I'm front running it. I want to be first in line before that iceberg gets hit. It could be a buy iceberg. Now it looks like it wants to do a B, C to go and finish this trade. So I took a short from here. So I was looking for a wave C down or a wave 3 down. So it looks like we did, I call it a maximum C. So it looks like it's ripe to go and extend into a wave 3. Well, all right. I clicked and I took out my ad. Gonna do that again here. Wasn't paying attention. I clicked it. But it looks like it's gonna take me out. I'll give him up. Yeah, it looks like it's doing a test of PLC. All right. I was wrong. I should have kept my stop at 77. The scalp long was good. Was a good trade long. So they could be doing that outside in. We are right at POC, point of control. Very challenging day. These are the worst days to go and trade when the market is in balance. because you never know where the actual outside is going to be. And that is right at target. Remember, I had a long at 91. Target was either 20 or 26. So there was a full pullback. Is that iceberg still there? The iceberg is still there. So there could be a short trade from here. There could be a short trade, but right at the middle, not a great place to take a trade. But crude does respect point of control. And I did say earlier, to my subscribers, that it could have all ended at 80, and we have a 0.75 as a low. Wow, that's a lot of buying. Yeah, looks like they're doing outside in. Wow, look at this reversal. What is that, 54 points from here? Wow. And this is the beauty of crude. You could have stayed in my long and had 50 ticks. All right. So this could be a really long wave B inside of this wave 3. So there could be, I'm going to be thinking about shorts. Because it's definitely not a wave 4. We are past wave 4. Wave 4 would have been somewhere right here. So not a wave 4. Yeah, that was a beauty of a long trade. Bummer. All right, there could be a short from here. This is definitely looking like either a wave B or a wave 2. So there could be a short opportunity here. I'm not going to take it because there's not enough information for me yet. But this could be a start of a short all the way down to either 20 or to 77. So outside in. But I also need to keep an eye that on a ETH profile, it's looking like a B. So RTH is a bell. ETH is a B. B means that it wants to discover new prices on the upside. It wants to keep extending that B wick. Not a capital B. So either you have a B or you have a P. But on a RTH, yeah, perfect outside and now in. But not enough information. Don't want to take a blind trade, but we could be on our way down to go in and test anywhere inside of this box. So A, B, C, or A, B, 3, continuing the 3 of this wave here. So this here could be a 1, 2, 3, and this could be a wave 2 or a C within wave 3. And look at that, it's dropping. So I'm not upset that I took a short. I was following a playbook, a play in my playbook, a strategy. But if it wants to keep going up, this could be an entry right here to go long. And then we got 67 or 78 as a target. So if I'm completely wrong, then we're looking at a longer time frame trade. And this could be a wave 1, which would go all the way up to 67 or test this area here where it all tanked from, anchors away. So there could be a long. I'm not going to go and take because I don't want to say that I'm on a short bias, but I want to follow the trend and I want to follow what the market is showing me and all of the big moves. Oh, no. No. We may have changed. Yeah, I think we may have changed. I just looked at a different chart of mine. Hold on. Yeah, I think we have changed trends. Yeah, all right. This could be a long. I'm going to take a long. All right, high risk trade. Why is it high risk? Because I'm buying at the top of the bell. I'm buying at the top of the bell. So this could be a high risk trade. I need the market to hot knife. I call a hot knife when it goes through a level, like a hot knife going through butter. Needs to hot knife 50. So what has changed is that this is about, 70 tick move up. So I want to go with momentum. So momentum is showing that right now is to the upside. So it hit a significant target. We went all through the range. So this is the range, right? All of this here, the market opens at 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock. So all of this here is the range. So it almost went right across the full range. Actually higher, right? Because it starts here. So we are past the 50% marker of the range. So that could be a change in trend. But I'm well aware that this could be a high risk trade because we could be at the top of the bell and I'm going long when there could be a value trade from outside in. And I have POC at, I'm going to have to give myself a little more room because there's POC at I'm sorry, VWAP at 26. It may want to go and test that. If it does, I may add to go and launch again. So now I'm looking for a trend reversal. And this move across the range is what's giving me the clue that we could be on now a new trend long. So first target of mine is 67, and then it could extend and go and test 78. This here looks to me like a weak low. A weak high. So I'm going to go and take a chance, and I'm going to leave a runner. I'm going to leave a runner just in case. All right, I may add here right at VWAP. So if you're a beginner, I'll give myself a little more room here. If you're a beginner, never add into a bad trade. I'm under leverage, so I don't mind adding. Actually, I'm going to go and add entry. If it goes back up, it's going to go. Yeah, all right. I'm going to add here. Let's go. I'm going to go and split this. Don't want to get hit with a full-blown stop, even though it's not much. Come on, come on, let's go. Launch. So it could all stop at this supply and demand area here. So again, high risk trade. I'm buying at the top of the bell, but I'm going with this momentum. This is all momentum here. Without a report, I need to take this into consideration. If it was some type of news and report that came out, then I'll say, okay, it's just an event. It's not an event. This is momentum. And I'm going to go and double check. If you don't have a squawk box, you need to get a squawk box because you need to know what is going on. Why is the market making these moves? So I believe the move started at 8:45. The only thing that, it could be that old news about the Navy ship, but it says early on Wednesday. So this is old news. This is old news. So we need to hot knife 50 and start finding an extension here. They're selling right before the hot box where it could all end. Could all end here. So I need to keep an eye on how well how good of a job it's doing, exploring, finding higher prices. If it's keep getting knocked down, sell pressure, I could be on the wrong side of the trade. It needs to launch again. So we are creating a supply and demand area right in here. So I need buyers to step in and extend. But again, if we are in a value RTH day, worst day to be trading, because you never know when are they going to decide where the outside is, and then to go and start doing outside in, to go and take it to the mid, POC, VWAP. So as long as I'm aware of all of this, I can't be upset at myself because I know the risk that I'm taking. You have to always take full responsibilities for your trade. So I know that this is a high risk trade. So if it takes me out, I can't go and tilt. I can't revenge trade. Just like when I decided not to exit when the crude report was coming out. I was positive $800 and I scaled one out, and I believe I was 6 short. I scaled one out and I should have gotten out, but I took a chance. I took a chance that the market was already negative. It was close to my the 80 target and the 66 target. So I took a chance and it didn't pan out. All right, I might give myself a little more room here just in case they want to go and test VWAP, which is at 26. Come on, launch. Let's go. Here we go. Big buy order. Need to hot knife right through 50. I want to see at least a 57. All right, I'm going to scale out at 64. Don't want to see any sellers at 50. Hot knife right through butter. Let's see. So I also use Bookmap. And my Bookmap is telling me that at 0.60 there are 63 orders. And at least 40 is one player. So that is a target. And look at that. They sold right. Okay, I think I could be in trouble here. Maybe it's a good idea to exit this. Look at the sell pressure. How good of a job is it? It's doing a horrible job. It's finding resistance every time. I think I may exit. I may exit 3 here. May not have time here. Need to find support at VWAP. Come on, buyers. Right, so it's finding a lot of resistance. I think it's going to take me out. So I just need to keep my cool, even if it takes me out. I don't want to go and tilt. If you find yourself getting too excited, maybe you're drinking too much coffee, or maybe this is too much adrenaline and you shouldn't be trading. You shouldn't have elevated emotions when you're trading. Come on, launch. Let's go. Come on. Hot knife that 50. I believe this is going to be the last chance here. So I could either exit here with 3 and just get stopped out on 3, or I take a chance. Well, now it's too late. I'm going to take a chance. It seems like this move here is momentum, but it could do a wave B down or a wave 2 down to go and launch. So it could go all the way down to find support at 77.12 to launch again. But I believe that if it's going to go, it's going to hold 30s. Low 30s, high 20s. So I want to see at least a mid 50. Come on, buyers. Hold this market. Ah, and there it is. They're selling. I need sellers to get absorbed. So buyers need to go and take whatever sellers are selling and buy more. You want to sell me 100? I'll take you 100. Plus I'll take another 100. That's what absorption is. Yeah, it's going to take me out. They may want to test POC, which is all the way down at 20. What was that? That was 22. So again, I knew exactly what I was getting into. I knew that this was going to be resistance. I was buying at the top of the bell. So I'm not upset. Obviously, I lost money. I'm not happy, but I'm not upset. You don't want to go into tilt. Earlier this morning, I was negative 1,800. I could have gone into tilt, gone upset, and instead I made all of my losses back plus 500. Now I'm starting to give a little bit of those profits back, but I'm following my rules. I'm keeping my cool, following what the market is showing me. 90% of trading is psychology. It's you against yourself. You are your worst enemy. You will always, not always, but most people will try to sabotage themselves. Big sell order. Oh my God. Huge sell order. Wow. Huge sell order. We may get absorption here. Or I'm going to give myself a little more room here, but wow. Big sell order, and it got completely absorbed. It was 1,000 lot. All right, it may launch again. All right, this is going to be my last trade. I'm going to try it one more time here. So I'm sticking to my trade, believing on my trade, but at the same time, I don't want to get stuck on a bias. Oh, it's going up. No, it's not. It's not that it's going up. I'm seeing signs that the market is finding support. I just saw 1,000 lot traded, and the market only moved 4 or 5 ticks. So either it's going to launch back up, or it's going to go and test that lower end here. All right, come on, launch. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm risking 117 to make 183, but I already had 2 stop outs. I think I'm going to go all the way up to my main target. If it's going to launch, it's going to launch. So I want to go and see it. Maybe I'll exit at 88. You know what? I'm going to exit at 88. 87. So risking 117 to make $321. But it could all stop at 65. It could all stop at 65. And this will be my last trade. If it takes me out, then I'll be only about $200-something positive for the day, which is not bad. I was negative 1,800. And I'm going to go and upload that video. You guys can go and watch how I made my money back. All right, Geo News just came out. I wasn't paying attention. This is from Iran, so this could be serious. Iran is still breaching restrictions on its atomic activities imposed by 2015 nuclear deal, according to quarterly IAEA report. So that is not Gaza Israeli news related, but it is oil related. Anything out of the Middle East is oil related. Come on, buyers, let's go. So again, I'm under leveraged. This is not even one large CL. And if you're on the evaluation, always take profits, always scale out so you don't ruin your drawdown. I need to find support here at 20, otherwise I am dead in the water. And another thing, you can't have a winner every day. You gotta, if you're a beginner, intermediate, you gotta learn how to be okay with losses. I haven't had one loss this month yet. Last month I had also 0 losses. So obviously I don't want to lose money, but if I do lose money, it's okay, you know. But I have gone from negative to positive, so it's not like, you know, I'm always, you know, I make mistake. Like this morning, I made a mistake. I should have exited right before the crude report, and I didn't. So that's going down in my journal. You made a mistake. So next crude oil report, I'm going to make sure that I'm not on a trade, or at least I go and exit. All right, iceberg just hit. This could be a very strategic iceberg. So cell absorption of 300 plus an iceberg. But we are right at the middle. So I want this to be inside out trade, right? Looks like we're right on the middle here. Look at that. We're right at 50. So I want out. Oops. I want outside in. I want this to launch. I'm sorry. Inside out. I want inside out. So it looks like we're doing a battle of the mid. But I'm going overall against the trend. The market is negative 90 cents. Negative 90 ticks. Here we go. Come on, launch. So again, it could all stop at 64.64. That could be top of the bell. So as soon as it gets up to this area here, I need to start seeing if there's any absorptions, if sellers are taking over. But first step is to go and kill these lower highs. I want all of these all taken out. Take out the lower highs. So this is not evaluation. It's not a PA. This is my live account. I believe I'm the only one who streams a live account. Seems like all of the other guys are getting are being sponsored by a Topstep or whatnot. Come on, show me a 54. I'm going to give you guys another half hour. We're going to do an hour and a half here. Or unless it hits my target. So I'm sticking to my trade. I'm sticking to what the market is showing me. But it's got to make sure that I'm not forcing what I want to see. There's a name for it. I forgot what it's called, but it's like, what is it called? It's when you're trying to see shapes. Most people see that in clouds. There's a name to it. If anybody knows, post it. But it's humans usually do that. You're always trying to see shapes or faces. Oh, sell order. If you're not able to go and post, it's probably because I have it set as a subscriber. For some reason, I can't seem to be able to change that. Don't know why. But if you're learning anything, please give me a thumbs up. just so other traders can go and find the channel so they can come and learn also. This is a community. We are definitely against them. It seems like there's like a shamefulness of being a trader because, you know, so many people that don't understand trading think it's gambling. So I know a lot of traders that don't tell anyone else that they trade. They hide it. So that will hurt you, because if you're not proud of what you're doing. Good morning. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate that, Dan. Thank you. Yeah, you need to be okay with what you're doing. Otherwise, you're telling your subconscious that you're doing something wrong. Gotta always be proud of anything that you do. All right, how good of a job is doing? Is doing a horrible job. So in that note, I should either think about raising my stop to 20 or raising it to 25. But I am so under leverage here that I'm going to go and take a chance. But if I was trading CL, I would start thinking, okay, it's not doing that good of a job. Maybe I'm wrong. But I want to give this trade some life. I want to let it do its thing. But if I see it having a hard time going through 50, then I need to rethink this. I mean, I don't mind a small pullback, but I don't want to see the market back to my entry. I don't mind messing around a little bit here to come back right into the mid of this supply and demand area right there. But I don't want to see it come down to the low 30s. Sorry about that. All right, come on, let's go. So found sellers again. So I want to see it kill that lower high. I'm always looking at the back end, not the front end. So if I'm going north, I want to see it kill the lower highs. If I'm going south, is the higher lows. All right, sell order. All right, needs to find support here. I think this is the last stand. Last stand. We have POC at 20. I'll be very surprised if we don't see a 78 with this huge move up. But again, it may want to go and pull back and do a wave 2. So it may want to go and test right where my stop is, or test 77 to launch again. So I entered right at the mid. So this is why it was a high risk trade, because I was, well, now because I added, I'm at the mid, but when I went long, I was at the top of the bell. I may give myself a little more room here, just in case it wants to go and test 50 Fibo. I'm right at 50. Now, the thing about Fibo is, where do you put it? Is it from this low? Is it from where it launched? You never know, right? You never know. So it could be from here, could be from here, it could be from here. If I add any more into this, then I'm going to be looking at very small little profits for the day. But hey, better than a loss. I was negative 1,800. Oh my God. That was horrible. But I'm still profitable. I was, I think I uploaded the video from Monday. It looks like they're starting to go sideways as far as selling. So we may move up here just based on low volume. Yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing. So it may launch just based on low volume. Could be wrong, but all right, starting to get messy here. You gotta always be careful with how much information you have in your chart. Don't overload yourself with information. You will get dizzy. You will overload. Try to minimize the amount of indicators, the amount of indicators on your charts, information, so you don't get paralysis of overloading. Like, what am I seeing? Am I really seeing this? You start to get conflict of information. That happens to a lot of new traders. They go and put MACDs. They go and put what is it, that all kinds of stuff. Just be careful. My charts are very simple. I have just a volume in the bottom, and that's it. I have nothing else except for my predetermined targets. That's all I have. That's all I have. I'm not looking at anything else. Well, I mean, I have, my volume profile, but as far as initiating trades, as far as indicators, I have none. None. All indicators are all past information. The only thing that could tell you the future a little bit is Elliot waves. It could give you a target. Now, order flow, if you're trading off a dome, then you're looking for orders coming in into the market, either in the bid or in the ask. I am not a good dome trader. I'll be honest. I've never had an edge. The whole thing about trading, you need to figure out your edge. What are your strengths? And the dome, it's not my strength. I've tried and I don't get it. I wish I did, because 99% of all professionals trade the dome. Maybe I'm just not smart enough, and it's okay, because at least I know and I'm okay with it. So I'll focus on other strengths of mine instead of being upset that, hey, I'm not a good dome trader. Okay, so I won't exceed in the dome, but I'll exceed somewhere else. All right, this is starting to take too long, and I'm not liking it. So either they are trapping somebody. So it's either buyers or sellers are being trapped. We are sideways. So it's going to launch, right? Anytime that it's in consolidation, it means it's in balance. So it needs to go out of balance. Oh, look at this. We gapped. Let's take a look at a 1 minute. We gapped on a 1 minute. That's very unusual. Don't know what it means, but it looks like we are gapping inside of this. You don't see a lot of gaps. It's very unusual to see gaps. All the candles are usually all connected. I mean, look at that. We saw one 2 hours ago. So it could be a clue. Don't know. So we need to start finding support here. Big sell order. Big sell order. About 300 lots. But it's getting absorbed. It only moved a few ticks. But it could start momentum. So a trend, all it is momentum going in a direction, right? So if you create enough momentum, then other traders will follow you, and then everybody goes along. Yeah, they're selling big time. It looks like I may be in trouble. Yeah. So I need it to be all absorption. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. I think I'm in trouble. So I have two options. Either I lower my stop and raise my target to 78, or I should just go and try to exit at entry. Because something big is going to happen. Something big is going to happen. A big move is going to happen. Look at that. We are sideways. We are sideways. So it's going to either go south or go north. So we did reach a major target of mine, so that could be it. Yesterday's return to the launch is quite suspicious. So I may want to revisit that. Yeah, this move here, yesterday I took no trades, but it launched right at CPI all the way. So I have 80 as a target. It almost went up to 80. So this to me looks like unfinished business. But here we are, lower. Doesn't look like a wave 5, not on a 15 minute. Let's look at on a 30 minute. Still, this is the bottom of a wave 2. Could be. This looks like a perfect wave 4. That looks like a perfect wave 5. But then on the other side, this could be a beginning of either a wave 3 or a wave C up to go and retest that fall. We got to always step back. What am I seeing? Step back. Maybe the picture is not here. Maybe it's you're further back looking at the big picture. Not saying that that's what it is, but I got to look at everything. But be careful again with the amount of information that you're taking in, so you don't start to make it look like it's what you want to see instead of what's really at hand. But either way, it looks like it wants to go and launch. Either way, we are in consolidation. Market is going to pop. Either we're going to go and retest this area here where it launched from, do either a 61 or a 76 Fibo, or we are on a longer time frame and it's going to go and test this area here. So we do have a very weak high. It is the RTH high is weak. The ETH is 78.77. The RTH is 77.80. All right, here comes selling. All right, I think I'm done. I think they're going to... Do I move it down? All right, I'm going to go and take a chance here. This could be a very stupid move, and I'm going to go and move my target. So if you're going to extend your stop, you got to extend your target. It's all about risk versus reward. But this is stupid. This is stupid. I'm forcing a trend. I'm forcing a trade here, but I'm well aware of it. I'm well aware of it that it could just be a test to go and launch. It could be a wave B down to go and launch. A lot of traders got caught here, so they may be scaling in to lower their entry so they could exit. And we're doing a lot of gapping. Yeah, I'm still not at a safe spot anywhere in here. all of this here could all be a wave 2 down. Usually I like to be underneath the mid of wave 2. So where I should actually be is 77. But I'm not, that would be insane. Oh man, yeah. So if I wasn't streaming, I would have been done trading. I'm only taking trades because I'm streaming. Otherwise, I would have made my money back and I would have called it a day. I would have been done. I would have just been happy that I made my money back. Yeah, I mean, from negative to positive is a great day. Oh man, what do I do? Maybe I should split this and not take a full hit on the stop. All right, I think I'm going to do that. 13. All right, I'm going to do that. And then I could always re-add and re-enter. But this is not a good idea. This is not what a beginner should be doing. But again, I'm under leveraged. But I may risk going negative if I keep on forcing the issue here that things have changed. But most of the trades are getting absorbed. We saw from, wow, what time is that? From 9 o'clock, so from 40 minutes, from 50 minutes ago, we saw $1,700 trades take place to the sell side. So 9 o'clock. So from here, 1,700 trades and the market only moved 30 ticks. So that's absorption, right? They're selling, but buyers are coming in and buying. Just saw another 150 and it only moved a couple of ticks. But this could pick up momentum. But to me, it looks like what's actually happening, it could be just clearing of trades in this big move here. They're just slowly clearing trades. But overall, I am not happy with this trade at all. Not at all. I should have exited already. So don't do what I do what I say. But I also believe in my trade. I am going along what the market is showing me. I believe that this is a move. And they're trapping sellers. I believe they are trapping sellers. Yeah, not an easy day to be trading. Anytime you see that the market is in balance, that it should be a day for scalping, not for long targets. You should be only scalping. Go for 10, 15 ticks, and that's it. But I'm getting mixed information because on the ETH, it's a B profile, and then on the RTH it's a perfect bell. So which one is it? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? All right, another big. They are selling big time. Just saw another 100 lot. But this did move the market. Look at that one. That is 10 ticks. So that's a move. All right. Buy pressure. I want to see the market above 20 again. We're under POC. So now they could be doing inside out right at the mid to go to the outside of the bell, which should be somewhere around here in the bottom. That's where supply and demand is, right? Consolidation. So what I want to see is to go back to this consolidation. So inside, out, top of the bell. So now we are inside of that wave 2. So I want to see either a wave 3 or a wave C going north. Yeah, I've been one step behind all day. Yeah, 3 times missed my target by a couple of ticks this morning. I was like fighting not to go and tilt. Here we go. Here's the launch. Come on. Let's go. So it could all stop at the top of this bell, and it could be a wave 2 up to then come down. So I need to be aware of what the market could be showing me. It's all about clues. The market is always giving clues. It is our job to figure out what the market is trying to tell us. So I'm looking for all of this to just be a trap. They call it what? A bear trap, right? Bear trap. Launch. Boom. Come on. Show me a high 40. Don't want to see any sellers at 50. There's going to be a lot of sellers in between 40 and 50 right at the top of that hot box. There's going to be a lot of sellers up here. So this could be a perfect job of scaling in to exit. A lot of traders got stuck here and they scaled in to lower their short entry so they could exit without a huge loss. And we are right at the bottom of the hot box. If it fails here, it's going to go and take me out. So I want to see it. I want to see a hot knife these areas right here. Hot knife. Right through butter. I want to see a sizzle. I want to see that butter sizzle. All right, here comes the buyers. Come on. So clues. A lot of selling, very little moving. Very little moving. But I want to see extend. Otherwise, it's just going to be a pullback to then come all the way down and test the lower part of the range. Overall, we're still, all of this is today's range. So we're right in the middle, it looks like. Yeah, trading is quite simple. We are the ones that make it hard. All right, guys. I want to see a launch here while I'm still streaming, but I may have to end the stream here. I need to go and take my dog for a walk. Come on, launch, let's go. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of selling here. What's going on with the ES? I didn't even look at the ES this morning. Oh, ES found resistance at 23. You know, ES is a great instrument. The only reason that's great is because it has volume. But otherwise, there's just too many robots. You have no edge. No edge. I would have had to go and double and triple my amount of contracts to come back from 1800 negative. And in crude, I didn't. I was still very under my margin. So there's more opportunities. You have a bigger chance of making your money back in crude than any other instruments. After that, I would say that's gold and then NQ. But NQ is just whipsaws too much. It is too light of a product. This here has more of a, I would say, consequences worldwide, because this affects the world. NQ, it only affects the US. Crude is traded worldwide. It affects countries' economies. So it follows more of a pattern trading. So if you're able to figure out what it wants to do, how it moves, you can have an edge. Again, the whole thing is about having an edge. Figure out what your edge is. But don't sim trade. Do not sim trade. Go and get a evaluation. You gotta know how it feels to lose money. because maybe you're just not cut out for trading. That's the honest truth. Maybe you're just not cut out for trading, and you have to be, truthful with yourself. So go get yourself. Apex has 71% off, has half off on all resets. These are the only times that I say take a reset, because I believe the reset is cheaper than restarting a new evaluation. If there's no discounts on the reset, then always cancel, or if you blow the account, cancel, and then start a new evaluation. But if there's a discount on the reset, which right now is what? Right now is half off. So I think it's cheaper to go and take a reset. And that is good till November 28th. So I have a coupon code in my video description. Click on more and go figure it out. If you like crude, if you never traded crude, go get yourself a evaluation and go check it out. I think it only cost you $40. All right, guys, I'm going to give you guys till a quarter after, and then I'm just going to go and end the streaming here, but not going to do anything with my exits or targets. I may exit at either 68 or 64. So I need to keep an eye on how the market is reacting up here, because there's definitely going to be a lot of sellers in this area here. So I may exit here. If you learned anything, please give me a thumbs up. If you like the channel, subscribe so you could get a notification of when I go live. Usually I go live on Tuesday, but because of the CPI yesterday, Dorman, which is my clearinghouse, took away margins. So the beauty of trading commodities is that you have 10 times leverage. So if I'm not going to have that, I'm not going to go and risk $10,000 with one contract. So, yeah. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. It's not going to cost you anything to just give me a thumbs up. It'll help other traders find the channel. If you want to know more about me, go to my webpage. It's under my description in this video. Click more. You get a drop down. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. I always reply to all emails and all comments. Come on, come on. Let's go. Launch already. Someone's getting trapped. Hopefully it's not me. So it looks like institutional is starting to move here. They are going short, but earlier in the day when institutional traders were going short, market makers were buying. So, and that took the market up. This move here. And I'm going to go ahead and make my first streaming this morning public. So if you want to see how I went from negative 1,800 to positive $500, go and watch that. How I kept my cool. It's all about keeping your cool. If you find yourself getting too excited, then you might get addicted to the adrenaline, and that is a very bad habit. You got to be extremely careful not to get addicted to the feeling of either losing money or making money. Both will give you adrenaline, endorphins. You got to be careful. You got to be even killed as much as possible. You're welcome. Yeah, please do. As soon as I'm able to, I'll make it public. All right, not liking this trade. May be in trouble here. All right, if I get stopped out on my first stop, I'm just going to end my stream. Oh, okay, we got an iceberg of 100. This could be a very strategic iceberg. It's again inside of that wave 2. So this could be a launch, or they are doing everything they can to go under 77. So I want to see the market above, way above this iceberg, because it could move up because of a vacuum. Anytime you go and you place a large order, it goes out of balance, and then it has to go back in balance, so it creates a vacuum. So that hit at 15. So I want to see the market way above 30 to make sure that it's not a just a vacuum buy. Come on, launch, let's go. Yeah, not looking good here. Yeah, they're installing here. Ugh. Well, look at that. We've been sideways for the past hour and 15 minutes after that big launch. All right, guys, I'm done here. So, yeah, I may, if I get stopped out and I see it hold the bottom of wave 2, I may add somewhere up here. Here comes some buying. Iceberg 50. 50 icebergs. So we had 150 icebergs in this area here. So I need to make sure that this is not a vacuum. Need to make sure this is not a vacuum. Again, I want to be above 40. I want to be at least 15 to 20 ticks above where these icebergs hit. So one hit at 15, another one just hit at, it got filled from 25 through 26. So I want to be back up in the 40s. Back up in the 40s. Hey, what's up, buddy? Yes, I'm back every Tuesdays at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, but I'm only trading crude now. I'm done trading the ES. I'm seeing more of an edge in crude than the ES. All right, decision point. If it can't hold this area here, it's going to go all the way down and test this area here. So we need to hot knife right through the middle. Crucial. We are at decision point. I don't want to see the market go under where that iceberg hit at 15. Needs to stay above. Here comes some buying. But all of this is all a clue. Very little movement. Tons of contract. Wasn't able to really pick momentum to keep going. So I'm still, confident overall in this trade. Besides just being negative, I still think I'm on the right side of the trend. The only thing that's showing me otherwise is that the market is negative. That is the only thing but that's one thing out of many. Momentum up, a lot of selling, all absorbed. We hit a significant target. So I have more clues showing me that I am on the right path than otherwise. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't traded the ES, I think, for the past, I think I stopped trading on May. Yeah, I had some personal issues I had to take care of, and I stopped trading. Had some health issues that I take care of, so I stopped trading, and started looking at crude, and I've been very happy with that. But yeah, I'm back. Come join me every Tuesday. Come on, launch already. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm done. I am done. So, you guys, I'm either going to exit around this hot box right here. So, clues. I want to make sure that we clear at least 56. If we can't hot knife through this hot box here, chances are that's going to find sellers, and then we're going to come back either to the mid or go and test the low. Market hit significant targets to the downside, didn't hit any on the upside. So first true targets on the upside would be 83, 83 and 84, 86, 88. And then I have a century full pullback at 78. So I may be just wishful thinking here, hoping for 78. That I could be wrong on that, so that's why I need to be careful, and maybe 70s is a good exit. Hey, I love gold. I've been trading gold for a long time. Love gold. I actually started this channel trading gold 3 years ago. I was only trading gold. Yeah, my advice, trade one instrument. Stick to one instrument. I love gold, but I was getting just no momentum in the channel. So I started saying, you know what? I'm here to go and teach people. Nobody wants to go and watch. So I went and I switched, but I was doing very well in gold. Very well. Very well. I love gold. I still take a few trades in gold, but I need to focus in one instrument only. One instrument only. So, all right, guys, I'm done. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Yeah, since May. The advantages I see that if it follows structure, it follows Fibonacci, Elliot waves, support and resistance level, and there's very few robots compared to the NQ and the ES. Very few. So, you know, it's you could be right on a direction, but they come and stock pick you and they take you out, and you know, you see yourself, oh my God, you know, I should have lowered my stop. But then if you're on a evaluation or if you're over leveraged, you lower your stop, and you know, you bust your account. So yeah, if you haven't tried crude, go get yourself a evaluation. Go see if you like it. But again, don't sim trade. Sim trade, you create an extra testicle, and you know, you're tough all of a sudden, compared to if you're really trading with money, you want to take in those trades. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go and make the video from me going negative to positive. Go and watch that, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend. And if I don't see, oh yeah, next week is Thanksgiving, so most likely I will stream on Tuesday, but I will not take any trades from Wednesday on. Maybe Friday, but there's very low volume, so I don't want to risk. All right, guys, thank you. I'll see you live in the Thunderdome. Have a great rest of your day. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Take care.